Hi and welcome back to Amazing Milestones. If it's your first time watching, my name is Tara. I'm your host, and I'm also the mother of a 5-month-old little girl. Now, if you're in the same boat as me, you too may be feeling overwhelmed with juggling your family's needs, your baby's needs, and your own needs. Yes, us moms have needs too. We just tend to forget about them with everything else we have to handle. I can't tell you how many times someone has told me, take time for yourself. Well, it's easier said than done. Luckily, I do have the support of a really wonderful family, and they remind me to take a breather every once in a while. And joining me today is my sister Kim, and we're going to talk about some tricks that we have found to help keep a certain balance as a new mom. Hi Kim, welcome to the show.
Hi.
So the first thing I want to ask you is, what tips can you give me and everyone watching in regards to preserving a certain sanity as a new mom?
Well, I think new moms should take the time that they need to rest and not be afraid to ask for help when they're overtired or stressed out. Mothers today should be patient with themselves and not put so much pressure on themselves to want to do everything perfectly.
Okay, very good. My sister's very direct and honest, which I appreciate. What about babysitters? When, in your opinion, should I introduce a babysitter into my baby's life, and how do I do that?
I don't think there has to be any age.
Okay.
When you need a break, whether it's at 1 month or later, you find someone, preferably of the family, but if not, someone you know, or if you don't know, have them come over to the house and spend some time with that person so that you can see how they interact with the baby.
Right, so have the baby there, the sitter there, and just watch them and get them used to the baby while you're there.
Yeah.
That's good. And to be honest, it's a great idea, but I feel stressed thinking about leaving my baby alone, especially with a stranger. What do I do to get over those feelings of guilt, stress that kind of come up?
Well, guilt is not going to help you in any way. I think the baby needs you to be calm and rested and happy, and if you need a break to be better with her, then that's what you should do.
But it's hard to be calm and rested, especially when you're up all night. So speaking about being up all night, how do we get dads more involved in regards to like sharing the tasks for our newborn?
Well, I think men in general need to be told what to do, because they, when it comes to the baby and the household chores, because they're just not as natural at it as women are. And maybe just make them little lists and don't be shy to ask them to do it.
Right. And don't hover over them and say, oh, no, don't do it like that. You should do it like this.
Yeah. So leave the room if you can't. Keep your comments
to yourself. Okay. Last thing I want to talk to you about, I know you're not going to like this question. I feel bad about the whole post-pregnancy body thing. You know, it's hard to start exercising again. It's hard to lose the weight. What do you think?
I think that women should close the magazines and not look at TV so much and have false expectations for themselves. Everyone's different, and they should be patient.
It takes 9 months to put it on. It takes 9 months to take it off, right?
More or less.
Okay. Thanks, Kim. I appreciate your direct answers. So everyone has their own way to recharge their batteries. The important thing is to do it. Trust me, a little time away from your baby will do you and him a world of good. Now, I'd like to thank my sister Kim for joining us today and sharing her wisdom with regards to how new moms can preserve their sanity. And that's all for today. See you next time on Amazing Milestones. Until then, take care.